There are three layers of trust you need as a content creator. And even if you're just missing one of these, that can be the thing that stops somebody from signing up to your mailing list or joining your community or booking your service or buying your product or buying anything you recommend or even following you to an extent. The first layer is understanding. People need to feel like you get them, like you can meet them where they are. This is why I always suggest starting your videos with something that your audience will identify with, maybe describing a very specific problem they have in detail. Because when people feel understood, that creates psychological safety and people begin assigning credibility to you almost immediately. The next thing people need is evidence. They need proof that you're actually competent enough to help them or guide them or provide the solutions or the outcomes they're looking for. And the fastest and easiest way to do this is by giving a lot of value in your content. Now, you don't have to give everything away for free. You don't have to over educate your audience, but every time you give them something useful or practical, like a tip or a piece of advice or a recommendation, that is continuous proof of your competence. You don't build trust by telling people that you're an expert or that you're credible or that you're the best at what you do or that your product is amazing. You do it by repeatedly showing in real time. And then the last layer of trust that you need is outcomes. You need irrefutable proof that what you're recommending, that what you're trying to get people to do actually works. Once people are done making their decisions emotionally, they move on to the logic. And every purchase, every action that somebody takes, especially when they're exchanging money, that includes risk. If you want to reduce the risk, you give people proof. So where you can, give people visual proof. Maybe it's before and after pictures. Maybe it's a live demonstration. Maybe you tell client stories. Maybe you share screenshots of feedback or reviews. You just need some kind of proof that lets somebody know this has worked for somebody else, so therefore it could work for me. Trust really is sequential, and you need all of these layers because the understanding gives people connection, then the evidence gives credibility, and then the outcomes gives certainty. If you want more information on this, I have an entire module in the Content Club that talks about content that converts. It goes into this in a lot more detail with a lot more examples. If you want access to that and all of the Content Club information and tools and all of the features that we have, send me a DM and I will give you a discount code to get in there.